Hello and welcome. I am going to show you a quick little card today with the Happy Birthday Gorgeous stamp set. I thought I would hop on live and see if I caught anyone. If not, you can watch the replay later. But I thought I would make a fun little card, and maybe you recognize this card from the samples I showed you yesterday. It is in the catalog, and I just kind of tweaked it a little bit and changed it, and I decided to use all of our outgoing in colors just to show you how well they work together and how pretty they are. I really like this stamp set. I am sad it's leaving us. It is my go-to. I love this little scripty happy birthday. I use that a lot on birthday cards, but there is a lot of other great birthday sayings in here, and there's 32 stamps in this stamp set, which is a ton. So this is a really great one to have in your collection, and if you don't already have it, I would highly recommend adding it to your order. So this card I decided to do a little bit smaller. It's a 4x4 card. So you cut your cardstock 8x4 and then fold in half. And I'm using powder pink, which is one of our in colors that's leaving us. I think I'll turn this like this so I can do my stamping. So I'm going to stamp powder pink ink onto the powder pink cardstock, and you can really use any combination of words. So I think I'm going to do different ones this time. I think I'm going to do Make a Wish. Last time I did It's Your Day, but really you can do any combination that you'd like. So I'll just add that down here. And then I'm going to ink up those little flowers. There's a lot of different flower options in this set. Some of them are two-step stamping, which I'll show you when we do this fresh fig one. So I'm just going to stamp a few of these like that. And then we're going to add some washi tape. This is, I think it's called Pick a Pattern washi tape. All black and white, which is really nice. It goes with anything. And you can just kind of eyeball how long you want it to be and then tear. If you want it to look more precise, you can cut with a scissors, but you definitely don't have to. And this one, I guess I'm doing the black on the top this time. So you can change it up. That's the fun of paper crafting, right? It doesn't always have to be exactly the same. Okay, then I'm going to put away my powder pink ink, and everything else is stamped onto scraps of Whisper White. So I'm going to get a scrap next and do this little label. And this coordinates with our classic label punch, which I believe is sticking around. I meant to double check that. The classic label punch is really awesome, and this stamp set coordinates with it. So I'm going to stamp that label in just our tuxedo black ink. And then on the inside you can put one of the smaller greetings. So this time I think I'm going to do the happy birthday. And this one you can tell is well loved. It is very pink and not very sticky. I need to clean it really well. So in our new catalog we have a new stamp cleaner coming out, and I haven't heard too much about it, but I think it is good at taking like the red and pink ink off of your photopolymer stamps. So I might have to try it because some of mine are pretty dirty. I'm using Tranquil Tide ink for this. So Tranquil Tide is a really pretty green. We do have a new peacock color coming that I think you will like if you like Tranquil Tide. Otherwise, Shaded Spruce is a little bit more green. This one has a little bit more blue in it, but that's another option. Okay, I'm going to use the classic label punch to punch this out. So line it up in there and punch. And then I am going to get another scrap of white. Let's see where I set my scrap of white. Somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. and I'm going to stamp up all these flowers. So I'm going to start with, I've used these a lot too, you can tell, the solid flower image, and they have a little arrow at the top so you can line them up. This is that two-step stamping. I'm going to use Fresh Fig on this one. And you can see here, this is when I was testing it out. So this one I just stamped full strength Fresh Fig on both of them, but I ended up going with the stamped off one for that. So I stamped it twice, and then I'm going to do the outline full strength on top of the lighter one. And this one has the arrow too, so you can match that up, and then it's really easy to line them up. Mine's not perfect, but I was going fast. It still looks nice. And if you are standing right on top of it and looking at it, it's pretty easy to line up. Alright, I'll close up the Fresh Fig and get out my Berry Burst next. This is the color I'm going to miss the most out of these in colors, just because we don't really have another color like it. The other in colors all have something that is similar enough that I'm not too sad about them, but Berry Burst, there's not really anything else. So that one I'm kind of sad about, and I think the ink refill has sold out already, but the ink pad I think I still saw on there. So that flower has a solid image too that you can ink up with it. We're not doing that today, but you can. And then last, Lemon Lime Twist. This color has kind of grown on me. Neon yellow is not really my cup of tea, but it has its place in some projects, and it does look cute with these other colors. So I'm just stamping this leaf in Lemon Lime Twist. And yeah, Lemon Lime Twist, I am a little sad to see go. If you like Lemon Lime Twist though, the color I like even better is Granny Apple Green, which is a little bit darker than Lemon Lime Twist. It's not exactly the same, but I end up using it more anyways. Lemon Lime Twist is kind of a fun color though, and I know that a lot of people are going to miss it. So now I'm just using my paper snips to trim these out. And if you don't have the paper snips, they are $10, and they do work really well for trimming out small images. They also work well for cutting your ribbon because they're really sharp, but I wouldn't suggest doing that all the time or they will probably get dull. I use mine more than I should. We used to sell a larger ribbon scissors, but they retired that a few years ago, so I end up using these because I never wound up getting those, and these work really well. I have a second pair around someplace because I lost them and I couldn't find them, so I bought a second pair. One of these days, I'm sure I will find them. Some of you know I am not always very organized in my craft room. Sorry, I guess I'm getting out of the picture there. You don't have too much to look at when I'm cutting. Maybe I should have done this ahead of time and then we could have had TV magic, right? That's okay. It doesn't take too long to fussy cut these. Fussy cutting I don't mind too much, but it is nicer to have the framelits, right? Okay, so I'm going to attach this with Snail. And you can just kind of put it where you want. And then the flowers I'm going to attach with glue dots just because they're smaller and it's easier. It's an easy way to attach things. So you can just put those flowers wherever you want. I'm going to attach the leaves to this flower first and then attach it to the card. So this one we do not have a size of envelope for this, but if you wanted to mail it at no extra postage, you could still put it in a regular size envelope. Or if you were just giving it to someone with a gift, you could make an envelope with our envelope punch board, which is also retiring. So, oh, I almost forgot my little pearls. So these are Share What You Love Artisan Pearls, I think they're called. And some of these are in colors. There's the Tranquil Tide, and I forgot to look up. I don't know if this is actually powder pink, but it matches well enough that I thought I would use them. These are fun to add to cards. And of course these are retiring too, so you can add those to your order if you like those. But there you go. Quick and easy and really pretty with those in colors. So I don't think anyone joined me live, but you can watch the replay and see this quick and easy card. And then I have a couple more posts scheduled for today. Tomorrow and Friday I will just post here and there. There's another game coming this evening, so make sure that you participate in that, and then the one that I posted yesterday. And then on Friday I'll draw winners for the 2 games. And Friday is also the last day that you can get in on those ordering specials. So all of that information is in the announcement on the top of the group. And if you have any questions about anything, please just ask, and I'm happy to help. Have a great day and happy stamping.